on my way back south at the end, I stopped in the Hoh Rainforest. I think it's a Hoh, H-O-A.
Yeah, it's a tribe. It's a local tribe.
Stopped there, just because unless you're backcountry camping, there's not a whole lot there to do. There's a couple hikes, but you can get those like literally both of them done, and they like both combined are like maybe 2.5 miles. So you can get done like that. But I love this forest because, one, you feel like you're in an enchanted place. It just has like this
Oh
crazy,
God.
like you can believe in monsters and all that out in this forest.
Well, we bring it up the Pacific Northwest from Northern California to Washington to parts of Alaska into Canada. There is a reason, people. There is a reason people believe in Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Because of this. Like, look at it and tell me, like, well, like, I don't want to walk through that, but other animals, bugs, and creatures will.
yeah, no,
No.
it's incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
you really feel like you're in some enchanted place. And the other part I like about this, if anyone's a Lord of the Rings fan, and you know what the Ents are, um, if the Ents, if they're real, they'd be in this rainforest, the whole rainforest, because they have these like um, the moss. So this picture that I have up, it just drapes like a curtain on this, and
Yeah.
that's actually pretty small amount compared to some that you'll see. And it just looks like these trees just decided to, like, moss covers the ground everywhere up there. But then just one day these trees just decide to stand up and be the tree that they are, and they just have all this moss still hanging on them still.
Oh
Like
my
it
God.
came from the ground and now it's just hanging on them, like the way this picture is. And it you would think like, they're ents from Lord of the Rings that they just come and create. Now they have like this little had like wings to their, it's, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but
You gotta
I
go
think
see it.
it's
Is
super
what
cool.
I mean. I get what you're explaining. Probably for like, it's very similar. Like down south, you see in the willow trees, the
Yeah,
way that they hang and they have that feel in
yeah,
them.
yeah, that would be a good way to do it.
But in a rainforest in the like
Mhm.
Pacific Northwest. I totally get what you're saying. Um, I mean, when I was down in Louisiana, man, just that like the swamp life, swamp look is very, very similar to the Pacific Northwest in that
Yeah,
the way the like moss and the different plants are.
yeah, it's crazy. And up there everything is green. Like when you think of like forests and stuff, you're like, yeah, there's a lot of green, right? But the ground, there's a lot of brown, and even the trunks, there's brown. You see a lot of brown. Up there, no. Everything is covered in moss or lichen or something green. I mean, everything is green up there. And like this picture I have up now, that's like a little creek, but there's logs, moss, clovers. It's all just green except for the dead leaves that are falling from the maples. But it's incredible how everything is just green.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
It reminds me of like when I was up in the Queen Victoria Inlet, where Young Life
Yeah.
Malibu goes, and that up in Canada, British Columbia, there, that same kind of when you're on those like islands in the northwest, and that's what I mean. That's what this peninsula is. It's got that weird the way the water's around it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
You
Uh,
just stare at it for hours.
I know. I love this picture.
I do too. I like the depth in your
Yeah,
picture.